What I did want to say though is that it was a privilege to meet the people of Gaza, and thank you for the opportunity that I could go and do that. The people were strong and proud and warm and gentle, and just had such a beautiful hospitality, unlike anything I've ever experienced. It's an honour to come back and stand alongside them in solidarity, the struggle for peace and justice for Gaza.
I'd just like to thank everybody for coming out today, and thanks to everyone here and those who couldn't make it for their support while we were away and for the months leading up to this trip to Gaza. Most of it's already been said, and I'm sure we're going to be telling a lot more stories in the coming weeks and months. But yeah, I just want to reiterate the success of this convoy. It was slightly different to the last one in 2010. With a slightly different focus of developing networks and making connections with the people of Gaza, as well as the international solidarity movement from around the world. I think we did that successfully and made a lot of good links with a lot of leaders in different communities, and it was an honour to represent you and the other Kia Ora Gaza supporters as a part of the team. Yeah, so looking forward, and it's going to be an exciting next few months about developing those connections with the people of Gaza and spreading the message here and getting people more in touch in real time with the people of Gaza, the students, the community workers, the community leaders over there, and getting a real closer relationship with the people here in New Zealand and the people in Gaza. So looking forward to that, and thanks again to the organisers, namely Ismail and especially Ismail and Grant. Really congratulations and job well done.
They've pretty much wrapped it up. All I wanted to say was, just at the back of Tali, the hospitality, there's a real spirit about Gaza that I don't think you'll see anywhere else in the world. You can't beat the people of there. We could actually learn a few things from those people, just the way they treat you. Anywhere you go, me and Hone got the chance to just go down to the beach, and they'll just come up to you and talk to you. And some of the stuff that the youth have been through over there is incredible. And you wouldn't want to hear some of the things they've actually been through. Well, we'll tell you later on, hopefully. But just to show that they're so down to earth, they get on with their life. Anytime they get put down, they get back up. And that's something New Zealanders could learn from also. And I found, thank you very much for actually giving me the opportunity to go and see it for myself. Yeah, thank you all for all the support that you've given in the last few months. It wouldn't be possible to do this without you guys. And yeah, that's all I can say. It's just humanity, it's great.
Kia ora tātou. I just want to thank you, Ismail, for this warm welcome, and Grant for organising this welcome of everybody. Without the support, of course, of people such as yourselves and everybody who's behind you, this great mission wouldn't have taken place. On the heels of the mission we took part in a year and a half ago. And quite frankly, this little plaque is very, very fitting, because as Grant said before, probably the most important part of this convoy, at this time in particular, is building the relationships around the world with the people in Gaza. And we have instigated and successfully carried out a twinning project. That means like a sister project with two civil society organisations in Gaza at the Nusayrat refugee camp, which is a major refugee camp just south of Gaza City. And we were again warmly welcomed there by the Mayor and his whole municipal council, and the leaders of the civil society organisations, namely the Science and Culture Centre in the refugee camp, and their soccer club. They've got their own soccer club, the Ahali Soccer Club. They presented us with this trophy. It's the only trophy they had. And they'd had this for 12 years, and they were just so pleased that for our visit and to tell us about their struggles with their football club. They presented us with this trophy. It's nothing much, it's just a cheap Chinese-made trophy that you might find here, but we felt it was a very heart-warming gesture and a good indication of building of those relationships in the years to come. We heard the story of the F-16 bombers who targeted this particular soccer club. And of course, the pilots would go back home and ticked off his box that he bombed a terrorist military training camp. And these are the stories we hear for the Palestinians, so that they come out of the isolation which has been imposed on them by the Israelis with the siege and the bombings and atrocities, and turn the tables so that Israel is the one that's becoming more and more isolated. They're losing and lost friends all around the world. And the Gazans and the Palestinians and the West Bank and Jerusalem are gaining friends all around the world. And that's the way we're going to overcome this thing, is building up that support to one day, inshallah, there will be free Palestine, free of all this hardship and free of the siege.